how is everyone? This quick video is to do with counselling and sexual abuse. So obviously a really raw topic, and for anybody who comes to counselling for working on that, well done to you. Going into what you've went through is so brave, and like I said, can be very raw and not an easy process, and that's not to put anybody off or anything like that. It is deep work that we do, and it is to create a better future where you're not carrying this trauma, because it's trauma, you know. And as most sexual abuse survivors carry guilt and shame over something that was completely not their fault, which the guilt and shame can hold them back and prevent them from working on it, you know, and embarrassment as well. And just to have a safe, non-judgmental space where this can be explored and healed finally, and let somebody know that they are still a whole and worthy person despite what they went through, you know, is for me is just really vital. And even just talking about this topic now, I even find it just hard to make this video, and I do a lot of these kind of videos, but it feels heavy, you know, and people carrying this stuff, it's so hard for them. But what I do see is that when they stop sharing it, I do see them become lighter. I do see them start to heal from it, and everything is able to be healed, to know that as well. And your first step is, you know, reaching out and talking to somebody that you can trust about this. And like I said at the beginning, well done for being brave and working on it and opening up about it and getting vulnerable. But yeah, so it's vital for us to have this safe, non-judgmental, confidential space where this can be explored freely with certain things in place. And how I work with certain things in place is, if we're having a deep or heavy session, we might split the session, so the first part is the worst, you know, getting stuff out, and the second part is something lighter, so that nobody is left with the heaviness to leave the office with and to be sat in until they see us next, because I don't want that to happen, you know. So we gauge where we're at and how much work we can do, and then switch it up into something else as well. So yeah, that's how I would work with it in my practice. Just if anybody watching this does have any questions or anything, I'm under nataliecounselingservices.co.uk. If you're watching it and you have experienced something like sexual abuse, you know, give yourself some credit for what you've went through, and how you've coped, and know that it is such a heavy thing to go through. And even though you might not feel it, you are really strong for surviving what you've went through as well, and that everything can be worked on and healed and changed, you know, transformed. And this might not make sense to you now, but the bigger the hardship, the more difficult thing that we've went through, the greater the gift. And what I mean by that is we can find, or we can turn anything into something useful, something for your growth, you know. From the worst of experiences, there is always something in that. And I know, again, if you listening to that and it's triggering you, I am sorry. It comes with that quote, that within every adversity carries a seed of equal or greater benefit, meaning we've got to find the gift in that. And I don't mean that to offend anybody, so I hope it doesn't. But anyways, thank you for watching, and as always, peace, love and light. Thank you.